by one of the 9 gods to set sail for Xulima, their homeland, where no mortal had ever tread. But they had already abandoned it, and their new lords awaited my arrival to claim my soul.
Hey guys, HK here, and I'm back bringing you a video of an early access game on Steam right now called Lords of Xulima. I think. Not too sure about the pronunciation, but something like that. Anyways, this is a game I've actually kickstarted a while back. They finally got this game on Steam, early access, got my key, so I want to kind of show off a bit of this game. Keep in mind though that I did just install this, so everything is going to be completely new to me, just like it is probably for you. So, with that in mind, I hope you guys don't mind my newbiness if you have played this game before, because I'm not going to know anything beyond probably what the tutorial, if there is one, will teach me. Anyway, for those that are interested in this game, I'll also be putting the link in the description for the Steam page, store page they have. This game is on early access, so I do believe you can buy it and play it right now if you feel like it. So, without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so right off the bat, it kind of wants us to choose a difficulty. Casual, classic, or hardcore. You cannot change the difficulty, so I have to be very careful with what I choose. I'm not too familiar with these type of games, or I know it's an RPG, so actually I do have some experience with it, but I'm not too sure if I'll be any good at it, so I guess we'll go with classic. We'll go safe and go in the middle.
So deep was I sleeping that I felt as if I were drowning in the darkness and silence, as if time itself had stopped. I was on the Isle of Brina, far from the great war that consumed the grand continent of Rodinia. I heard a voice whispering in my ears, and I felt as if my body was being lifted up. I could not open my eyes, but I could see the firmament clearly, as if I had been pulled up to the stars.
Gowlin, hear the voice of Golat, the architect, the master of dreams and constructor of matter. The world is in agony. The guardian of souls is gaining power over the lords of Xulima. Our strength diminishes. I have watched you from the stars. I have chosen you to be my herald, my hand on earth. You must complete the mission I am giving you. Eradicate the evil that profanes the divine temples of the creators. Gather your party and sail to Xulima, where no other men from the west have set foot. Let the currents of Naliet and the breath of Taliet guide you to your destiny.
The voice trailed into the stars, like a whisper carried away on the winds. Finally, I was able to open my eyes. Had it all been a dream? I wished it were so, but I knew it was real.
Alright, cool. So, it looks like they kind of gave us a bit of introduction to the story of, I guess, how this all starts out. Seems pretty interesting. So, I guess our main character is Gowlin, and I think I was right about the pronunciation, if I recall, it was like Xulima. So, we have the option of creating a custom party, or doing a quick start, which gives us a default party. I'm curious about the customization, so let's go ahead and do this instead first. So let's see, of course we'll have Gowlin, who is us, the explorer. And see, we can have the choice to create a new character or generate a random character. So just for the sake of seeing of everything this game has to offer, we'll create a new character first. Please write the name of your new character. Let's go with, you can never go wrong with Guts from Berserk. Let's see, he's a man. Let's see if, oh cool, so they have plenty of portraits for you to choose from for each character, so they kind of represent let's see, these different looks. Guts is a pretty crazy swordsman. So, kind of want to go with something like that. Didn't go with this guy. I like his little battle cry look. And then here we have all the different classes. I really don't know what any of these do. I'm assuming it's kind of all similar to other types of games. Paladin, you know, like the warrior who uses holy lights to probably bring down the undead, but heal his for his allies and stuff like that. Bard is probably a support. Cleric probably a healer. Let's go with let's see. Let's try barbarian. See, okay, so it doesn't really tell us what the class does. Probably can look into it later. Oh, that's cool. So now I can actually tell you what god do they follow. I'm not too entirely sure though. Let's see. Let's go with whatever looks neat. Let's go with Gauntlet. Let's start with a sword. Okay, cool. And so we have to create 5 characters. It says, let's look at the female options just for the heck of it. Let me think of a good female name. Let's see, character I know of. Female character. I guess you want. Let's go with maybe we should go with the same Berserk trope and put Casca. For those of you that know the manga series, this might be a little nice treat. Otherwise, let's see, is there any other ones I can think of? What was the girl from Fire Emblem Awakening? Was it Lucia? Let's go with Casca. You can never go wrong with it. That's Casca. The woman, let's see the... Nice. So now we got plenty of... Now we can see the female side of the portraits. It's a pretty nice variety, actually. These are really cool. I think I like this one. Let's see. Okay, so we have an explorer class. I'm not entirely sure what it does, but that whole look might. I'm still no actually. Barbarian we already have. It'd be nice to have. Let's make her a thief. And here you choose the gods again. I'm not really too sure what these will have effect on the game, the choosing a god. Maybe it's just for aesthetics, but I'm assuming there's probably something, they'll do something. I have no idea. I'll probably look into it later, and this is just kind of like a first impression, so I might, you know, go back and redo everything again. Let's go with Yule. And of course, daggers. Alright, so for the rest, we're going to generate a random one. No. You can't have the same picture. Paladin, I'll go with Paladin. Seems cool. Mage, okay. And I think you have one more, yeah. Seems like a pretty good actually mix. In case you have Explorer, Thief, Soldier. Wait a second. Did I delete Guts? I deleted Guts on accident. Darn it. How did you get in there, Zordik? Zordjerk? Yes. Oh, okay, so we gotta have Guts back in there. Had an imposter running amok. Okay, now we're ready. So you got the Explorer, Thief, Paladin, Mage, Cleric, and Barbarian. Yeah, a nice little mix up here. I kind of want to try the Bard, but I guess this will be for now. You can check out other stuff later. Let's move on forward with our cutscene.
It was said that it was to be the darkest and bloodiest age in the history of man. On the great continent of Rodinia, the 2 largest kingdoms began a great war that would drag every country and village into an endless stretch of death and chaos. Many begged and prayed to the gods for help, but the gods never answered. In the safety of Brina, a small island in the far east of Rodinia, the echoes of war thundered louder with each passing day. In those ill-fated times, those who govern our destiny decided that I, Gowlin the Explorer and Navigator, would do my part to shape history. So I was chosen by Golat, the Master of Works, to be his herald on Earth. In that time, I understood very little of the true meaning of those grave and profound words. The gods who once lived on the lost continent of Xulima years ago were engaged in battle with the Guardian of Souls, and as their power waned, the power of their enemies waxed. Golat commanded me to sail to Xulima, and once there, liberate the sacred temples of the divine. Little hope remained in the world, as long as our Lord Protectors continued their battles beyond the distant stars. Without them, nothing could stop the ruin of Rodinia. And so, it was then that I gathered my allies and set sail from Brina to the east. The wind and the currents guided us across the vast ocean of Morovia. The clouds and the mists were our constant and only companions. 2 weeks later, the clouds divided, and at last we felt the light of the sun once more. And there it was. Beyond the horizon, the land of legend. Xulima, home of the creators.
So that's pretty cool. They have like everything voice acted, and they have a lot of story involved, it seems like, which I love in RPGs. Nothing more than a good story. Of course, that's probably what holds it all together. Alright, so let's move forward and see what we got here. They have these nice little tips here. If your food reserves are very low, it's better to use them when you're back to a village. Sure. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I guess you need to eat in this game. So there's little factors here and there we gotta watch out for. Oh, we do got a tutorial. Okay, so use left mouse button to control your desired location. Hold down control key to run. You can also toggle auto run mode with caps on. Use the right button to anytime if you want more information, help with something else. Okay, dokie. So we do walk around with oh, you can walk with WASD too. Let's go back to our ship. Oh, so it tells you a little something here that our ship is mysteriously it's kind of stuck here. We cannot go anywhere. So you have the option of using WASD or the mouse, and see controls to run. There we go. Okay, use your mouse for any examine objects. So if it lights up like that, we can interact with it. So let's look at this little skeleton here. Take its money. That's what I enjoy doing, looting corpses. Plant lore, which allows you to gather plants, herbs, and mushrooms. The more you improve this ability, the more you will be able to harvest each plant you find. When you have enough samples, you'll be able to use them to improve and attribute resistance. Okay, that's interesting. So we do have some sort of plant collecting. I'm not too sure what we can do with it. Well, it said enhance abilities and stuff, but we'll find out what it does more later on. Oh, okay, I see. So you won't die or anything, I guess, from running out of food, but the problem is, though, is you won't be able to gain any hit points and power points after battles. So, yeah, that could be troublesome, especially when you run out of food and you're close to dying. Let's go ahead and look around here. It looks very nice. I really like the feel of the game so far. Let's collect some of these. Whatever it is, I don't know. Just gotta collect everything. Okay, and so by the looks of it, by sprinting you use more, or time passes by, and I think you use food quicker. I'm not too sure, but time definitely seems to go by quicker when you're sprinting. What's this do? Herbal recipes, okay. Ah, okay, so this is what it's talking about. Each of these plants do different things. Maximum hit points increased by 1. Add 1 point of energy. Add 1 point to electric resistance, and so on. Okay, so that's interesting. You can target for different heroes, or if you not. Well, I guess they could be considered heroes, but yeah. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's like a torch. Okay, so maybe when we get into dark areas, that lights us up. Not too sure. Oh, combat formation. Okay, so I guess where a character stands matters in some way. Let's see. Ah, okay. So we are in the land of Xulima, which is apparently the land of the gods.
Cannot pass.
And apparently humans are still living here, which is surprising for people. Oh no, I can't enter without a toll. Oh, that's cool. So you have different options. You could just for different dialogue. Say, I play nothing. I'm going in. I don't know if you can actually intimidate the soldiers. That seems like it'd be a bad idea very early in the game. I don't have the money. He's asking for 100. I don't have 100. Yeah, I only have 70.
Get lost.
Well, this guy's not very pleasant. So I gotta go find 30 more gold to enter the village. Don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I gotta do it somehow. Okay, so let's see. Maybe I need to find another corpse, or maybe he should be my next corpse. Or we'll just go around here and look for stuff. I don't know. I'm sure we'll find money somewhere. I don't think they'd probably throw me out like that without good reason. See, so far this place seems pretty decently, seems a nice size, pretty big, I guess. I'm not, oh hey, what's this? Hey buddy. Enemies. Oh, I see, so oh, there we go. So even though there's a picture of one golem, there's actually 3 golems or goblins in this group. Not too sure how tough it is. It says it's balanced. And apparently, as long as we don't enter its area, or this little circle you see here, it won't try to attack us. But we need money, so we're going to attack it. So this will be our first combat, so it should be pretty interesting. Tutorial. Combat functions through a turn-based system. Okay, like most RPGs are. A lot of RPGs anyways. It's basically just a little tutorial. Alright, so it's pretty cool. It shows you the turns of each unit on board here. And now, I guess Casca goes first, so we're gonna have her attack a goblins. Boom, stabby. Guts, it is your turn. Oh, I see. So this is where form is actually important, or combat. Yeah. So you can have people in the front or the back. At the front, you're probably gonna be taking most of the brunt, or be like the brunt of the attack force or whatever, and the back will be more like the supports. Unfortunately, I didn't know this, and now Guts, who is a barbarian, which is normally known for being in the front, you know, slashing people like mad, is in the back, so he cannot attack. So he's pretty much useless for this encounter. We'll just make him guard, and now it is the goblin's turn to stab Zordtalk. Okay, now it's our mage's turn. can only attack these guys. Why not this one? Okay, so let's see. Let's attack this guy. And he blocked. Wow, okay, I see how it is. You can't block. Yeah, that's what I thought. And he's gonna attack me. Oh, that's magic, okay. Okay, so our cleric can't do anything from the back row, so she's gonna have to guard too. Casca's turn to attack. Now it's the goblin's turn. Yikes. Okay, when Tharo. Oh, that's right. Zortok's a paladin. But why does he have a staff? Whoa. Oh my god. No, I goofed. Can you move people? Oh, you can. There. That's much better. You guys can't hurt Guts. Guts will hurt you. Or not. Let's do a light heal for Guts. Or no. No! Okay, I'm terrible at this. Sparks, and we'll use it on the... I am confused how this works. I'm obviously doing something wrong. Damn! It's gonna take some getting used to. Well, I'll probably figure out the combat system eventually. Okay, let's see. So let's try attacking you. There we go. Get some damage in barbarian style. Ah, there we go. Healing. Okay, you need to go back. Damn! These guys are guarding against everything. But can you guard against this? No, I don't think so. Cool. So, that was one of her spells. Go figure, does a lot of damage as it's mage. Does more damage with that than her stick. Damn. Yikes. Taking a lot of damage there, Goblin. Let's give a light heal to Goblin again. Very nice. Let's go ahead and finish these guys off. Or not. You're gonna die eventually, damn. There you go. Ha. Here we go. This is the kind of damage I like. Finish him off, Casca, and awesome. 36 XP and 42 gold, I'll take that. Now we have enough money to enter the village, finally. Let's open up this treasure chest first though. Curious what's in it. Some shoes, a chest, and 200 coins. I can enter that village 3 times if I want to, sweet. Let's go ahead and go over there though, but that was one crazy first encounter. I need to learn how the system works. I don't quite understand how the guarding works, because it seemed like almost like every other hit, those damn goblins kept blocking. Jeez. But I'm sure there's some way around it. Otherwise, I'll just zap them or spark them up. Alright, guy.
Get lost.
Damn, this village better be worth it. 100 gold. How to kill goblins for that.
Greetings, stranger.
I like this. They have like a nice little box here so you can kind of just read the story as it goes, the responses and dialogue to each other. It's pretty interesting. So these people who lived on Xulima have never heard of these lands which most humans have come from, apparently. That's crazy. So Xulima is like completely like isolated to everywhere else. I knew I didn't like the smell or the sound of this village. So yeah, the prince is apparently some sort of like monarch, evil dictator who kills anyone who stands in his way. Yep. As people foreign to this land, we know nothing, so go figure. Well, at least this guy will give us a bit more of an insight on Xulima, the state of Xulima, as we are pretty much foreigners to it. Ah, okay. So the mortal king eventually disappeared for some reason, and the prince took over. Princes. There's 4 of them, I guess. Wow. The king did a poor job of raising his sons. Xulima seems to be in a very sorry state. Humanity is essentially wiping itself off the map. Because either if you go outside and get killed by whatever is out there, or you stay inside in these villages and slowly die because of the crazy princes. It's very odd. I'm curious why their sons were like taken by greed. If Arthurion was a great king of men, you'd think he would teach his sons the same principles.
Farewell.
Okay, anyways, I think I'm gonna cut it here. Showed plenty off. There's still so much more to go through because from what I remember, there's like packed many hours of gameplay into this. I don't even know how many hours, but it's a lot. But anyways, I might continue this later. I don't know. I just kind of want to enjoy this game for myself, but I will definitely make some more possibly in the future, depending on how this video goes. Anyways, next video I'll definitely be going through Sunrider, as I do believe we left off in a pretty crazy part. So look out for that as always, and I guess we'll be seeing more of other games too soon. Anyways guys, this has been HK and I will see you later.